Hey, this is David Gray right here at Sportsman Shooting Center, right across from Bass Pro Shop out here in Grapevine. And this is my first time out here. Never been here before. I don't know what to expect, but they're going to give me a tour, and I will definitely let you know how it goes. So let's go this way. All right, we're going here. Check it out, vitals. Alright, look at this.
Alright, so here's what we have. Have a seat for me. Alright, that is a 100-yard tunnel.
Okay.
At the end of that tunnel is a target. Inside that target is a microphone in each corner. Got 4 microphones. Bullet penetrates the skin on the target. Sound wave is picked up by the 4 microphones. It's relayed back to the computer. Computer makes a determination on where that round hit the target. You don't need any targets. You don't need a spotting scope because it's all going to go right here. Simple.
That's cool.
Simple. All right. Let me give you a brief rundown on this, and then we'll get to shooting. The X is going to be your windage. The Y is going to be your elevation. The CLD or your cloud is going to be your grouping size. So here's what's going to happen. Let's say your first shot's right here. So where we are sitting right now for the X is we're sitting 0.64 inches to the right of center, and we're exactly 1 inch high. So let's say it's a cold bore shot. We take another shot. All right, that's good. So now, after that, when the second shot's taking place, your shots are going to be numbered now. You're going to know what round is what, okay? Then it's going to give your grouping size. So let's say now this is an average now, 0.68 to the right, and we're sitting 0.93 inches high. Let's say that's true. We're going to come back, we'll make an adjustment. There we go. We're sitting just a little over 3/4 of an inch grouping at 100 yards. Now, here's the cool thing. I'm gonna erase this. Let's say you're a reloader, okay? You come in here. What I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna put your name in, and then I'm gonna put any information that you want: rifle, caliber, bullet type, bullet weight, powder charge, powder type, primer type, overall length of the cartridge, whatever it may be, okay? So let's say you bring in your 308 and you brought 4 different loads with you. For each one of those loads, I'm going to input all this information. Each load that you shoot, I'm going to print this out for you. There's no doubt which one is going to show the best grouping for whatever ammunition you used in that gun. Pretty spiffy.
That's pretty cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's real cool.
So now, like, I've got a customer of mine that brings in, when he comes in, he's got a 308 that he's always trying to outdo Federal. Gold medal max. He's always trying to outdo it. He'll bring some in, I'll print them all out, and he says, all right, that's the best one. He takes the ones that weren't any good, he hangs on to them. The best one, though, he folds it up, puts it in an envelope. He tapes that envelope to the barrel, and then he puts that back in his safe. He's that meticulous about his loads. But it keeps you away from having to take detailed notes all the time. So it's a pretty cool system. All right, so let's do this. Bo, there's your some airs.
I know I'm going to be a little off.
That's all right. I just want you to get the feel for it and how fast this system is to get somebody sighted in.
It's going to be top left.
Pretty close. You're sitting 2.2 inches to the right, and you're sitting 2.85 inches high. Are you shooting with your left eye?
Right.
Oh, okay. All right.
But my left one is for close, which is what this needs to be. My right one is for distance.
I got you.
So, yeah. Well, that's cool.
That's it.
I'll show you a trick with that rifle after you get done. You don't have to take your hand out of the pistol grip to run that bolt.
Oh, I've seen that.
No.
Or just back?
Just like this.
Yep. So think about in a slew of hogs you just walked into, and there's 20 of them.
Right. I'm just going to do it this way.
Super fast.
All right. Yeah, I tried to do it just letting it go, but I needed to really nut it up and get up next to it. But all right, you do it again?
Yep, one more.
Damn.
All right, so you're probably sitting about 1/3 of an inch on that second, third shot right there. Okay. So what you've done, that sight's a 2-minute of angle sight. Okay. So in actuality, in theory, you should only be able to shoot a 2-inch group. Nothing better with that sight at 100 yards. Well, 2 and 3 is about 1/3 of an inch, which would be about 0.35.
Okay.
So you're way below the average of what that sight can be shot. Okay, that's primo. That's what you want.
Okay.
Excellent. So think about it like this. Today it's about what? Is it 100 outside?
Oh, at least. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You get up this morning, or you finally get cut loose. You get a kitchen pass. You got 2 or 3 rifles that you want to go get sighted in, and you're going to drive out to an outdoor range right now. It's 98, 99, maybe 100 degrees outside. You got some bootleg sitting next to you with an AK or a muzzle brake. It's 100 degrees outside. You're waiting for the range officer to call the line hot or cold. He calls it cold. You got to walk 100 yards. You got to do your measurements. You got to hang another target. You got to walk back the 100. You got to wait for the line to go hot, and then you get back on the gun. I just got you dialed in what, maybe 5 minutes?
Yeah, if that.
Now, if you just want to come in here and sight your gun in for 30, we give you 30-minute blocks for $20.
Wow.
And we're down here with you. Now, once you come in and you start learning this system, how to operate it, and once we know you, you say, hey, I'm going to the tunnel. Adios. See you when we see you. So you're down here by yourself.
Right.
If that's what you want.
That's slick. That is just the slickest thing I've seen.
This is the same system that the U.S. Olympics uses.
Wow.
There from. Well, now we're done zeroing.
All right, we're walking into the simulator right now.
All right.
Obviously not live rounds in here.
No, it's an inner. Well, we're using a shotgun. It's a little bit lighter today. That's right. So here's what we're going to do. Okay. This is inner. There's no rounds, no recoil. It's got a laser in the end of the barrel. You can't see it. And then it's topped out with a micro. Okay. So here's what I want you to do. You're going to shoulder the gun. Okay. And I want you to keep both eyes open. I want you to put the little red dot inside the sight in that little circle.
Got it.
And when it looks right, nice and smooth on the trigger because I'm calibrating you. Okay. When it looks right, pull it. All right. All right. Now here's what I'm going to want you to do. All right. What I want you to do is the normal way that we shoot. Most of us is this way. We normally close one eye and we're focused on the reticle or the dot, and then we try to hold that dot in the center of the target and pull the trigger. I want you to do that. Let's do 4 shots. Okay. So you're going to close one eye, you're going to shoulder, you're going to focus on the red dot, and you're going to hold that, you're going to line that red dot up in the center of the target, and when it looks correct, pull your trigger. Okay? Alright, good. 3 more. Good. Alright, so let's look at it. Let me pull this in a little bit for you. Okay, the green dot is where you pull the trigger. The red dot is the impact by the round on the target. That tells us a little bit, right? Alright, so let's go back. Let's see if this is going to work. Okay. Now, this is what your barrel's doing prior to your shot. Now, if I was standing there looking at you in the field, I see your barrel moving a little bit, but I didn't really realize that it's moving that much. Okay? So, the green dot, the green line is your barrel trace prior to your shot. The green dot, where you pull the trigger. For some reason on this program, when that red round hits that green dot, it turns it white. So now that's your point of impact by your round. and then your red line is going to be your barrel follow through.
Okay.
So that's your first shot. Let's look at your second shot.
God, we might want to cut this out.
No.
That was a joke.
This one's better. This one is better. Look at your line. Look at your green line. But here's the thing. Look at that windage play from left to right. Okay? All right. This one is a lot better than the other one. Let's go to the third shot. Let's go to this one.
Well, what I do is I say, all right, I'm gonna start left and then get, and then boom,
Right.
I get in the middle.
It's what we call chasing a ghost.
Okay.
That's all it is. All right, now, so you've seen that. Now, let's shoot it another way.
Okay.
Let's shoot it the way that we're supposed to shoot it with the red dot sight.
Okay.
All right, here's the thing. What we're going to do this time is we're going to focus, really, both eyes open, we're going to focus in the center of the target. All right?
That one over there?
No, when I pull it back up. All right, with both eyes open, you're right-handed, right? Your right eye will see the red dot, but I want you to look over the dot to the target.
Okay.
Then what I want you to do, I want you to move your barrel vertically from the south to the north. Okay? And what's going to happen is, as you're focused in the center of that target, you start raising that barrel, and when that red dot intersects the focal point on that target, you pull your trigger and follow through.
Okay.
Okay? All right, here we go. Let's do 4 shots on this one. So both eyes open. Start from the bottom, raise, and when that red dot intersects the center of the target where you're focused, you're going to pull the trigger. Good. All right? All right, one more. Good. All right, now let's look at these. All right, there's your first one. I can't get that one, but I can get this one. All right, now, here comes your barrel.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, here's the thing. By you bringing that, you recognize that you were far over to the left and you brought it back in. Okay? Well, here's what I'm doing. I'm taking that windage play out of that shot, so to speak. Even if it's not straight up coming due from the south to the north exactly, that's all right. Okay? Because here's the thing. You're bringing it over and you're actually moving it and bringing it to it. So in other words, instead of me with one eye closed, focused on it, with my breathing and the blood that's going through my body and my heartbeat and everything else, I'm actually controlling the barrel itself. I'm driving the barrel now. So what winds up happening is, with this theory, is you're taking the windage play out of your shots. Okay? And this is on static targets, not moving targets. Here's your second one. That's a lot better, bro. See how it comes straight up? There's no windage play in that shot. Let's go to the fourth one.
God, I got about 17 shots of whiskey before I came in here or something.
That's all right. That's good. That's good. Because look, we're not getting that play of that barrel going left to right. We're bringing it from the bottom. We're coming straight up. When the dot intersects the middle of the target where we're focused, we're pulling the trigger and we'll fire on through with the barrel. Perfect. All right. So let's go back. All right. Here's what we're going to do. The easiest way for me to get you to understand the shooting theory is we're going to shoot beer cans. Okay?
Used to that.
You ever done that?
All right, so here's what I want you to do. Same thing you did on the static target. You're going to focus in the center of the can. You're going to raise your barrel. When the dot intersects your focal point, pull your trigger.
Okay.
Then what I want you to do is refocus on your next target, raise and pull. Focus, raise and pull. Focus, raise and pull. And then when you get to the top and you shoot this can, grab your focal point over here and bring your barrel straight across. And then come down with it.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
Both eyes open?
Yes.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready. Good. All right. We're going to do this 2 more times. Go back and get that last can. Good. All right. Last time. All right, good. All right, your fastest time was 7.4 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, that's excellent. As long as I've got you under 10, you're rolling.
Okay.
All right. Now, let's go forward on this because I think you've got it. I'm going to shoot this moose first, and then I'm going to let you shoot.
Okay.
Because I'm going to have to tell you what I'm doing. And I can't tell you what I'm doing. Alright, so let's look at it. Same thing as before, right? Green dot, pulled, was pointed where I pulled the trigger, red dot's going to be the point of impact. So let me go back. Okay, let's look at this one. Green dot, trigger pull, red dot, point of impact.
Okay.
Tells me a little bit, right? Alright, let's look at it a little bit closer. This is my barrel prior to my shot.
Wow.
That's where I pulled the trigger.
Uh-huh.
My point of impact, and then the red line is going to be my barrel follow through for my shot. All right, now let's look at it also from this standpoint. Look at my barrel speed versus my target speed. The moose is at about 3.3. My barrel's at 5.0 when I pull the trigger. Here's the deal. Here is all you really got to know. It's the main theory behind shooting running game, or birds, or flying, whatever it is. You have to be faster than your target with your barrel. Period. It's a blanket statement. It's not a certain percentage or a certain speed. You just have to be faster.
Right.
All right, now, with that in point, how did I do this? What am I doing? What steps am I taking to create this shot? Since he's moving, can't look straight at the point of the kill zone, right? He's moving. You got to lead him. So here's the thing. Where his neck and his leg comes together, right behind that, that's where I want you to look. This is where you're going to focus. See how that makes a V?
Yep.
You're going to look right behind this. All right. Same thing we did on the cans, man. What you're going to do, instead of going this way, you're going to go this way. You're focused right here. You come from behind the animal, bring the barrel across, and when that dot intersects, you pull the trigger.
Got it.
Now here's the thing. What do you think that green line looks like? What does it represent from the belly to the back? What am I doing?
Your gut shooting. I mean, is that, what do you got?
Well, I'm dividing them in half horizontally.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Now look,
Your gut shooting.
look. Look between my index and my thumbs.
Right.
You really can look anywhere between here and here. This gives you the best advantage on that kill zone.
Okay.
That's how much margin of error there is with that shot between these 2 points, index and thumbs. It doesn't have to be exactly right here. It can be anywhere between my thumbs and my index fingers.
Okay.
Focus here, come from behind, bring the barrel across. When the dot intersects that focal point, you pull your trigger. But just because you pull your trigger doesn't mean you can stop your barrel. You've got to follow through with your shot.
Okay.
And the point of following through with the shot is just to reinforce the fact that we can't ever stop moving the gun during the shot.
Correct.
Yes.
Or what's going to happen
right.
is, that's a constant movement. That's a constant speed. You stop, he's going to continue to move, which in turn is going to give you a gut shot.
Right. Okay.
All right. Clear as mud?
Okay.
All right. When you first come in and you bring your rifles in, that tunnel, the shooting tunnel downstairs is only a 4-foot diameter drainage pipe, concrete drainage pipe. If you're off more than 4 feet from center, you're going to bounce rounds in the tunnel. So the first thing that I'm going to do when you come in the door, I'm going to put you out here in the cinema range on the static targets, and I'm going to ensure that your windage is good. That way, when I do get you downstairs, it's just going to speed the process up for us to get you sighted in.
Gotcha.
So all this equipment here is running everything on the range. So let's step out here.
Okay.
Pick you a bench, set your guns down. Now let's take a walk. All right. there's microphone boxes throughout the range. There's one right here. Mm-hmm. There's one on the back wall. Now, these black boxes are cameras. Okay? I've got 4 more up front. There's 4 in the back. There's 2 on the outside in the front. There's 2 inside the projection box. And then we have the projector. This is our target. All this paper. This is all the target. 15 by 30. You can see the bullet holes. Mm-hmm. Okay? Here's how this works. Behind this is our bullet trap. And in between our paper and what I call our rubber shower curtains, which just slows the bullet down, mm-hmm. is infrared light that shines on the back of this screen. So when I cut the lights off and we shoot and that bullet penetrates the screen, that light shines through. Whatever quadrant that is in and whatever camera is assigned to that quadrant picks up that light, relays it to the computer, and tells the computer, hey, mark this hole, count this hole, and put a red dot up to show their shot placement to the shooter. Wow. Now this paper's on rolls. Uh-huh. Okay? There's 2 15-foot sections. We can get 180,000 rounds out of each roll.
Wow.
And then we have to change them out.
Mm-hmm.
So right now we're about 3/4 of the way through this roll. We'll probably have to change it. Oh, I'd say probably by November. We'll have to change these 2 rolls out. And if you want to look back here, this is your standard ground up rubber tires. This is R500 ballistic paneling. Uh-huh. And there's R500 ballistic paneling underneath. And then we've got about 6 feet of ground up tires on top of it. You can shoot 50s in here.
Oh wow.
We shot 50s down in the tunnel about 4 weeks ago.
Oh man.
So it can be done. But that's it. I mean, wow. This is simple as simple can be. This is not the brains of it. The brains of it is that BK machine. Mm-hmm. Now the other thing, you heard that air kick on?
Yeah.
I'm running 72 cubic feet of air a second out of those diffusers back there. You will not smell any gunpowder. You will not smell any smoke. It'd be just like you're standing in your house shooting a gun, so to speak. Okay.
Nice. Yep. Nothing like shooting guns in the house, huh?
I love it, baby.
All right.
Bo knows about this. Mm-hmm. When you were shooting in the military, for qualification, you had somebody on the line calling the line, right?
Right.
Or they were in a tower calling. Not anymore, baby. Mm-hmm. I'm not sitting in there in the control room barking orders at you. I'm wireless. So I'm out here with you. Mm-hmm. So while I'm out here with you, I'm giving you the round count, telling you I'm helping you out if you're struggling a little bit to get you back where you need to focus on the animals. But not only that, I'm coaching you, mm-hmm. which is even better. All right, so here's how this works. We're 30 yards from here to the screen, okay? 15 by 30, all right? And what happens is I'm gonna play high definition videos of game animals. When you shoot and that bullet penetrates that screen, it causes that scenario to pause. And then a red dot appears and shows your shot placement on that animal. Once that's done, it resumes playing.
Okay.
So you're not gonna get the feedback like we did in the simulator where they're falling over. Mm-hmm. But it's still giving you feedback. It's showing where your shot is. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out pretty simple on these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build, as I build the difficulty, I'm going to build the round count.
Okay.
Okay. So not anything major. All right. So that said,
all right. So this is, I mean, I got to admit, this when I first came out here, when Bo was telling me about it, I saw the video, I really didn't know anything about it, and I thought it was just a, a screen with animals and you shoot at the screen, but it's, that's a shooting range, but this is, I mean, it's not a shooting range by any way, shape, or form. It's actually an instructional shooting, huh?
It's a facility.
Yeah, it's an instructional shooting facility.
All right, here we go. There you go.
Damn, boy.
All right, here we go. Let's go 3. There you go. One more. Nice.
That's cool.
All right, man, let's go 3.
In the face.
In the face.
Hey, I don't want you to shoot this. I just want to show it to you.
Okay.
I know that's going to be hard for coon ass to do.
Oh, man. It better not be something that's good with onions.
It is, dude. Hang on, I gotta find it.
Man, this is truly unbelievable.
I think this
it just shows you what you're doing wrong. Instead of you trying to guess it yourself at a normal shooting range, it actually shows you what you're doing wrong and how you fix what you're doing wrong. Instead of at a shooting range, because this is anything but a shooting range. When you're at a shooting range, it shows you where you're hitting, but it doesn't really tell you why you're hitting there. Whenever you're shooting here at this facility, it tells you why you are doing or why you're hitting where you're hitting, and they tell you how to correct it. This is phenomenal. I've never even seen anything like this. So, and I'm having a blast.
Make it count.
Oh.
That's 2. You got it on that one. There you go.
Wow.
Mount.
Okay, I was just in there and they ran me through the whole thing, and I said it before earlier in the video, but when I came out here, I thought it was a shooting range, and Bo goes, it's not. You won't believe it. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to tell you about it. You just got to go and experience it. And I tell you what, I'm always the devil's advocate, but I will tell you this: I've never seen anything like this place out here. It's unbelievable. And like I said before, not only does it show you where you are shooting, they tell you why you are shooting there. It shows you the path of the gun. It shows you where you're shooting, where you pulled the trigger, where the round's going. You use your own gun. You can use their guns, whatever. It's unbelievable. And like I said, I've never seen anything like this, and I recommend it to anybody that needs to either just have some fun or improve on their shooting, because there's instructors out here that work with you with 2-hour sessions. And I was there, probably got trained for maybe 10 minutes, and I was shooting moving targets every time, which I'm a pretty good misser, so I miss a lot, but they got me dialed in, and it's just truly unbelievable. So I recommend coming out here to this place. It's right across from Bass Pro Shop in right there off in Grapevine, the Grapevine Bass Pro Shop. It's right across from Grapevine. So what is it, the Hampton Inn Suites, right by the Hampton Inn Suites, across from Bass Pro Shop in Grapevine. You got to come out here and check this place out. Hopefully the video showed you a little bit more about this place than it did if I just wrote something out, because anything you read about this place just doesn't do it justice. It's unbelievable. So got to come out here and check it out.